Welcome back to Alter Ego Bros. I'm Andy, that's Nick, and we're just two regular dudes doing regular reviews. Today, we're going to be reviewing The Karate Kid. And as usual, I'm a piece of shit and I've not seen any of The Karate Kids, nor have I seen any movie with Jackie Chan in it. But Nick, have you seen any of them?
Yes, I've seen all of them. I do my research. I am a professional and I have watched all the movies. You're correct.
So as my first viewing experience for a Karate Kid movie, the whole movie felt kind of like a Hallmarky original, like Disney original movie type of thing. Is that how it typically is for these movies?
I know what you're talking about, and I'm going to say probably. Yeah, it's very, I know the vibe you're talking about, and Karate Kid definitely does have that vibe, yes.
Okay, well, I guess how would you describe this movie to somebody?
This movie is like trying to merge two different sandwiches that are called the same thing, but have very different toppings. And that it doesn't quite come out better than what they were before.
I don't know what you mean by that. We're going to move on. Let's talk about the choreography. I've grown to be a bit more picky about the choreography in movies because I get really tired of the whole, you move here, then pause, and then this guy does this and pause, and it's just very stagnant like that. This was actually very fluent in a lot of the choreography that they did. I was really impressed by that. So I guess, did you have any comments on it?
I think that all the Karate Kid movies are this way. They're very fluent. The people that they have acting do actually know how to do these moves, and it really is them, and they do really respect all these different forms of martial arts, and it pays off for these action sequences. You can see them doing the flips and the stunts, and it was on par with the rest of them. I enjoyed that.
Do you know anything about the behind the scenes and how they become more fluent versus just stagnant?
As far as this specific movie goes, it's probably got to come back to Jackie Chan. That's just what he's known for. He's done it for a million years at this point. He knows how to do fight choreography in a movie down to a T. I'm sure there's an actual choreographer, but when it comes to making them fluid, you can definitely tell that Ben Wong is the name of the main actor, that he has a lot of Jackie Chan isms in his performance. Like, they're very much things that Jackie Chan would do. Much like Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. Jackie Chan does all of his own stunts and has hurt himself many, many, many times. And I think he's got like a hole in his head from some of the stunts that he's done. So
I do overall think it's a pretty good movie. The only real complaint I had about it is the camera work at times, because at times the camera didn't really represent the dialogue. And I'm not really sure why, if that was a directing thing or what happened there. But there were times when they were talking about the groceries and how like they wouldn't mind holding the groceries, but the camera didn't even show them holding groceries. So I had no idea that that's what they were doing.
Yeah, they were like
dialogue
across the street.
Yeah, the dialogue was very detached from what the heck I was even seeing. But that's a bit niche, and that's kind of just my little thing. Do you have any other points that you want to make about this movie?
I did notice the stuff that you're talking about, and I noticed it so much that I was like, who the hell directed this movie? And I looked it up, and the person who directed it hasn't really directed anything like this before, or any movies that I even knew about before. I don't know. I did notice it, and I didn't really care for the style. I don't really know what I feel about this movie. They tried to do everything that is typical story beats for Karate Kid, but somehow it ended up feeling less of a Karate Kid movie and more of a shell of a Karate Kid movie.
Well, that sucks that that's my first Karate Kid movie experience. Then let's get into our rating and recommendations.
I gave this movie a 5 out of 10. It's fine. The pacing was a little weird. The bad guys weren't very intimidating. But as a Karate Kid fan, it was good. It was okay. 5 is good. I don't recommend that anybody goes to the theater to see this movie. It's definitely something that you could wait to see at home.
We're on the exact same page. I'm also a 5 out of 10. I try to look for an excuse to give it like maybe a 4 out of 10 just because like it was a little lackluster to me. But if you're a child, like, mid-teens and younger, I think this is a really solid movie overall. There's nothing objectively wrong with it. I also don't recommend that you go to the theaters for this one. Wait for it to come out. And even then, if you're a bit older, I think this is a pass in general. Let us know what you thought about this movie. Have you seen any of the others? Was this one better or worse than the others? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Which gives us a combined score of 5. Surprise, surprise, it's going into your 5. Definitely doing this live and not doing it later because we forgot. Back to you. Thanks again for liking and subscribing. And remember, we've just been 2 regular dudes
doing regular reviews.
There's a fucking cat right now.
I hear a little bit of a rustling.
Ghost. He's not normally like this. It's normally his brother, but he's like decided to chew on a pizza bag.